new. Sub if you new. Hey, what it do? Make the like button blue. Sub if you new.
Hello, salutations, what it do? It's Dr. Gamer All Fighter, Do-Rag Gang, know the vibes like the scrub. Let's get it. Welcome, Do-Rag Nation. We got another Marvel's Avengers weekly reset stream. How's everyone doing? What's up, a Black King, Insane Gamer, Cap Tay, Mike Fury, A08, One Last, What's up, Luis, Drew Shadal, Jav, Champagne Poppy. Shout out to all my defenders. Thank you for your continued support of the channel. Happy Thursday, John Luke. What's up, Slayer, 89, H-Town. What's up, Hunt the Gamer, Beastly CED, Z. What's up, Justin? Atatness, what it do? Like, smash that like button. Smash it now. Do it now. Get to the chopper. But first, smash that like button. Do it. Do it. Do it now. What's up, James Milton? What do, Justin Flores? Mo Buckets, Lethal Protector. What it do, True Adam? Dreezy, what's up, Quabina? What do, Go Funk Yourself? One Take JRP, Corey Johnson, Jamario. What it do, what it do? Cosmic Threat. It is indeed Cosmic Threat Day. It is not Grips to the Storm time. So, for those that remember the old Cosmic Threat event, you remember that it was special because it used to drop Tachyon Surge gear. But after patch 2.4, it don't do that no more. It drops Omega level threat gear. I'd like to say utmost apologies for anyone who may have witnessed what went down in DC. Your fault. Oh no. Heads up, Cloud Slave tried and failed horribly to troll J Shock Blast. I saw that. I saw that annihilation. So let's check out this marketplace. All right, we got the Snap outfit. We got the hero card activation sale, 50% off. We got a nameplate sale, and we got the Cosmic Threat event starting. I'm pretty sure that they're not going to do the Snap emote because it's Crystal Dynamics. Why would they do this properly? Let's just confirm. We got a free Love and Thunder nameplate. We have the in-game outfit, which is of course exotic. The 50% off MCU sales, of course, over, but Quad XP is still going on. And no new emotes for Iron Man. Confirmed, no Snap emote. So let's look at the skin. There is in-game Iron Man, no helmet, battle damage, and the Infinity Gauntlet. There you go. What's up, King Trill? What to do, Justin? The idea if we're for sure getting Jane Foster's MCU outfit, definitely cannot say for sure. Other than that, it's not coming this week or next week. Neither are going to. They really don't like money, huh? I guess not. You got the Hawkbird's Edge, but it does Lightning and Pym. It only lists Pym as the element, though. Not sure. So what to do, Craig? It was Craig's birthday yesterday. If you weren't here, definitely make sure you wish Craig a happy 65. No time, no problem. Enjoyed that birthday raid. They are still sexist, very true. They'll put their souls on sale if they knew y'all would buy it. And yet, no MCU Jane, no Snap emote. What's going on? No battle damage on the face. 0 out of 10. Eugene has got the Cosmic Threat mission chain. Does anyone else have that? I gotta check that out. What's up, Flossie? What it do? What's up, Willie Pole? Am I copping this? Ain't no way. I'm spending all of my credits except for 200 on another endgame Iron Man skin when Thordis literally exists. Unlike MCU Jane Foster, I know the Thordis skin is coming because they added it to the patch they just dropped this week. They was going to put the outfit, but all those nasty freaky tweets about it, so now they second guessed it. No, it's in the patch, bro. It's in the new patch. It's coming out. Let's go to Ant. Should have been half off. You're already on the in-game skin. They really hate Jane at the moment. You could get both. Have I made a Kamala build video? I have not. Been wanting to build it, but you mainly only trust my builds. I didn't build one, but I'll happily show you mine. I didn't make a video because not a lot of people, believe it or not a lot of people care about Kamala, even though she's one of the best characters in the game. Yep, so the Thordis is not in the marketplace yet. Jane still has literally one skin. In the marketplace. Literally one. A brand new character. But they did add Thordis to the patch that they dropped on Wednesday. Here's my Kamala build. It's at 175 right now. This is basically my support Kamala. Usually rock out with the Tactagon. I got this these lightweight inspiration bands. It's just a random drop. I got it for that embiggen assistance. That 200% heroic charge rate increase. Got targeted buff, range attack still sonic. Grabbed that from Wakanda. I got this Omega level threat piece. Just for the reactive cosmic surge. I got her priority exotic with the perfect stat rule for my build, Resolve, Valor, Precision. Just to help your teammates out. I got the pinpoint Vibranium payload from the raid, and then I got a triple Valor ISO, and I'm rocking up the Tactagon. This build basically gives you infinite heroics, so all the healing. All right. The back is completely brand new. All the damage is on the front. Interesting. Now buying any skins until get more Jane skins. Let's go out 3K credits. You wait for that Kamala Night light outfit. You're welcome, Killer Cam. Think the stone should be going a lot more. Doesn't like our RDJ. 0 out of 10. Best skin in the game. You're trying to. What build you trying to screenshot? If you're trying to screenshot the Kamala build, Bruno, I'll just send it. I'll just send it to you myself. I'll just send it to you in the Discord. I'll put together a quick rundown. Drop them 14s. Shouldn't his face be bruised? It should. It should be a lot. He should be a lot more injured. I'm not gonna hold you. Hold on, let me find the image to compare it. Yeah, definitely. Face should definitely be a little more messed up. I'm waiting for the tortoise, personally. That's where I'm trying to spend my credits. My credits are only for Thirst right now. Yep. No damage to the face. Otherwise, pretty accurate. I'm also getting Swimsuit Black Widow. Depends on how it looks. I got to see the whole thing, if you know what I'm talking about. What's up, Amani? No thighs, no drop. That's right. I'm not spending 1,400 credits on this Iron Man skin. When this skin still exists. I know this skin is coming. So I'm going to have to pass on the Iron Man. Stardust has the full outfit. So someone had it on PC. I'm not going to go through a whole video to see it. Did someone post a picture of it? Oh, someone did some crossplay. I just searched swimsuit Black Widow on Twitter to see if someone would have it, and a cosplayer came up, and holy. I love that skin in the game. Cannot show that one on YouTube. Nope. Can't show that one. Y'all down bad. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to Black King on Twitter. I'll send it to your DMs for research purposes, of course. Still no MCU Jane, indeed. Watch the Stardust vid. I'm definitely not watching it. I'll skip. Let me see. I'll skip to the relevant part if I can, just so I can get a screenshot. I was actually in game. Man, Crystal Dynamics is thirsty. Oh yeah, The Black Widow, the swimsuit Black Widow is definitely a day one cop. Thank God for leaks. All right, here you go, chat. This is the preview of the Black Widow, of the swimsuit Black Widow. Preview of what you can expect with swimsuit Black Widow. Let the simping commence. Oh my God, y'all down bad. Y'all down so bad. Y'all down so bad. I'm down. Crystal Dynamics made this. They made this skin. Had to snip the screen. Oh my God, y'all terrible. Y'all are down. Y'all are down astronomically. Y'all are down to Satan's toes. Eat it like grocery. Way to belt hang it, right? Yep. So yeah, so if you're wondering why I'm not spending my credits on Iron Man, you guys are the absolute worst, forcing me. Exactly. You guys forcing me to show this on stream. So that is indeed a day one cop. Down tremendous. She can jump on your face all day. Your money don't jiggle jiggle. Y'all are down horrendously. Yeah, I saw Thor to state they got the cape out of the way. That one was that screenshot was definitely a little too thirsty, even for y'all. CD will have a beast towel around her after read his chat. Imagine. So guy in Bush. Y'all some tier 3 subs in here. Holy. Rip Redder screen. She don't hear all that. Now Kamala's definitely not getting one of those. I think, yeah, these devs aren't that bad. Nah. I think Kamala already has one. If Kamala gets a swimsuit, this is basically what it's going to look like. Because Crystal Dynamics are not degenerates like y'all. Anyone that asks for one for Kamala is banned from the chat. Facts. Captain America, I could do her all day. See if there's anything new in here. Nope. Need Sandra side to hold though. Kamala got no cake except a pancake. How about not talk about any dessert related to the 6-year-old at all? How about that? How about no dessert when talking about the underage girl? How about that alternative? All right, so new week means new reset. The time gating has been lifted. Hulk smash Widow. Gotta do Date. Will Mommy Jane get a swimsuit? Well, the Thordis one is close. I don't know. I assume they're going to do a whole set. That's where they're going with it. So Jane should get one. I don't think Spider-Man will, but everyone else will get some kind of beach outfit. Chris is about to pull up. All right, so let's rock out. I said we'll start out with Bruno. Kate. In this game, Kate is in her 20s. Kate is very much an adult in this game. All right, so let's get it popping. Hopefully I can get this god roll y'all been talking about. If not, all good. We'll just run the OLT, and then I'll start on the Cosmic Threat event. So Baba. Let's see. How could Jane doesn't have a cosmic side mission? Need one more. Ghost loot. Happy that CD did a discount on the hero cards. Now you can get Kate. There you go. All right, let's see. Cosmic Threat. Yeah, no Jane Foster. For the minor mission chain. Is that I wonder if that's a visual bug. Because I know they didn't forget Jane. They had her in the other events. Could be a bug. You just want she cake? Don't we all? You're probably going to get winter cake first. Are you a Cake Foster or a Cake Bishop? I'm definitely more of a Cake Foster fan. But Cake Widow reigns supreme. Where you're from, Black Widow swimsuit, we would call those baby cakes. Very true. But could you see us getting a Shuri Black Panther in the game? Probably not, nah. Especially not after the reaction to Jane Foster. I think if they're going to do an Echo character to promote Wakanda Forever, it would probably be Ironheart instead of Shuri. Morbius cake. Winter Soldier in a swimsuit. Summer Soldier. Yep. Yeah, they should definitely give people new heroes swimsuits as they add them. Appreciate that sub, Joe. Welcome to Do-Rag Gang. The fact that simping is the main thing you care about is scary. I mean, there's nothing else to talk about right now. Let them simp. Are we going to talk about content? Simping is the content. Crystal Dynamics made those skins for them to be simped. Down bad to Metropolis. They place their content. Cosmic Threat gave you all T-Gear. Yep, it is supposed to. Wasn't Milo dancing the greatest scene in movie history? I disagree. They messed up the stones on a new Iron Man. Here we go. I'm guessing they're not in the right order or something. He doesn't have a green stone. Cosmic Threat event is the event. The new shipment is Black Panther. The Black Panther recolor. When will I talk about the Miss Marvel finale? I honestly forgot about the Miss Marvel finale. I feel like everybody has already been talking about the only important part of the finale. Mutants are officially in the MCU. Officially. Which Avenger would I like to come out next? Winter Soldier for gameplay reasons. She-Hulk for tier 3 sub reasons. After Captain Marvel, I'd rather have Doctor Strange than Scarlet Witch. But ideally, I'd like them to drop in the same expansion. Is there going to be a new event after one ends? That is how the events work. They have unfortunately not added any new events. They just recycle them every 2 weeks. Hopefully eventually they add another event just to switch things up. But for now, the events reset every 2 weeks. You saw the pic? Yeah, of Black King, yeah. I sent him the other Black Widow. The other Black Widow picture. It's in big in time. Sure to watch this take the adaptoid out in record time. I don't think this is the record-breaking crew, but shouldn't take that long regardless. Show was disappointing. See, I don't think Ms. Marvel was disappointing because I didn't expect it to be good at all. It just ended up being better than I thought it was going to be. Not a masterpiece or anything, but definitely better than a lot of the MCU shows. Laajune in the building. Finally, someone who's not down bad. Laajune doesn't care about cake and Black Widow's booty cheeks. He's all about content and content only. Is anyone else excited for Quantumania? I'm not really excited for anything. Content equals cake. Technically true, but not the content you think of. It's content for streamers. Content for content creators. Not for anyone that just plays this game. I could definitely make some content off of that Black Widow cake, and I plan on doing so. OLT Colonial Labs in a few weeks. Hopefully. Late August. Early September. It's content for ones that don't touch grass. Yeah, when that Black Widow suit comes out, the level of gameplay for this game is going to drop dramatically as a bunch of people try to figure out how to play one-handed. Why they didn't give Black Widow, Kate, or Thor a hip attack is beyond you. Why? You don't see Jane's challenge? Yeah, apparently the Jane Foster is not on the objectives tab. You don't touch grass, you touch money. There you go. Black Widow mains will be everywhere. Yeah, yeah. There are gonna be a lot of people, a lot of lobbies filling up with Black Widow. A lot of people suddenly interested in Black Widow build videos. Why one-handed? You're lost. That's adorable. That is adorable, Christopher. You stay pure. You stay pure and uncorrupted by this world. Quadruple XP is for another week. It runs from the 19th until the 28th. No snap emote, just the Iron Man skin. Imagine simping for virtual treats couldn't be you. It's everyone that says that 100% simps for virtual cheeks or something way worse that they're trying to hide from. They have to give Kamala fully. She'll probably rock out with a burkini type of thing because she's Muslim. Fortunately, Miss Marvel suffers from weak villains, too many love interests. The only good thing going forward is likable characters. Yeah, very likable. And the effects were pretty decent. For the most part. Need to hire Fortnite's team designer skins. I mean, that wouldn't really help. Fortnite is a completely different style. They also, it's not like they don't know how to design the skins. It's like, especially if you're doing a comic skin, you just look at the comic. Crystal Dynamics gets into trouble when they try to make changes. When they try to make changes to a look. For, you know, modesty reasons or something. Or they try to modernize something. And they just end up over designing it or doing too much. That's why people were really emphasizing that they need to do more one-to-one skins and just make them as is. Don't try to change stuff. So I play Avengers or looking forward to God of War. I'm looking forward to Gotham Knights. Also saw Dragon Ball Z Breakers finally got a release date. Another game dropping in October. So Forspoken is delayed to 2023. So October right now is Dragon Ball Z Breakers, Midnight Suns, and Gotham Knights. Wish they would just put in a modern Mr. Chain to unlock James' default iconic. Crazy it hasn't been fixed yet. Yeah. Where's Kamala nameplate? They were in the marketplace. The free ones they were giving out weekly, if you didn't claim them, they're probably gone. Yeah, when they throw in when they put in a free item in the marketplace, if you don't claim it by reset, it's gone. I think they finished the last of the Kamala ones a couple weeks ago. We were supposed to get a Kamala outfit. Where'd they say that? I think Gotham Knights is going to be. I think it's going to be good. Just gotta get some gameplay in. Yeah, the main complaint about the second demo with Nightwing and Red Hood were the graphic quality. It's that Mr. Freeze level, all that. That's still the game. It's still, the combat still didn't look that different. It should be fun. Are we getting another Iron Man MCU skin? Of course. As long as MCU skins exist, as long as Marvel's Avengers continues to sell cosmetics, they will be trying to sell MCU skins. No need to worry about that. If they're selling an alternate version of in-game of a MCU skin that already exists in the game, you know that you know that they're trying to milk every little bit they can out of the MCU. God of War will put Gotham Knights to sleep in a 6-hole hole. Cap. I mean, y'all better at the very least buy God of War. All the weirdos that spent the last year harassing the devs, being just complete window lickers because it got delayed and they weren't updating it fast enough. Y'all better at the very least buy the game. All that harassment, all that hype. Y'all better buy that God of War DLC. GG and happy birthday, my friend. Sadonix, thank you for becoming our newest defender. Everybody chat, wish him a happy birthday. We have back-to-back birthdays. We had Craig yesterday. Sox today. That DLC will win Game of the Year. Imagine thinking that God of War DLC is going to beat Elden Ring. They pretty much already decided that Elden Ring was winning Game of the Year. There's no point. There's no point in anyone thinking otherwise. That vote is already decided. Wait, there's a God of War DLC. We're talking about God of War Ragnarok. The joke is, the running joke is that it's basically going to be a DLC of God of War 2018. There's snow everywhere in Midgard. Elden Ring pushed the limits of gaming, although gameplay is meh. What's up, Uncle Casual? Exclamation mark casual in the chat. No more boat. You never know. They might squeeze in a boat in Ragnarok. All right, so actually, let me check. Let me check Twitter real quick, see if Avengers is aware or if Avengers tweeted. Make sure they're aware of that. Jane Foster does not have a mission chain. Let me just tweet it out. Jane Foster doesn't have a mission chain for the anything interesting in the blog today? No. Yep, so nothing interesting in the blog. Anything good at the vendor? I haven't checked the gear vendors yet. You don't think we'll see a Spider-Man 2 trailer this year? It's possible. How to get level 140 up? Check out my video, exclamation mark level up in the chat. I tell you everything you need to know about leveling up in Marvel's Avengers, both in terms of gear and XP. Exclamation mark level up. Hope we got news on the Wolverine game. Yeah, that one's a lot further out, so I'm not expecting too much from Marvel's Wolverine. Maybe more of a little update. But since Spider-Man 2 is supposed to come out next year, they should definitely have a bigger showcase coming up sooner rather than later. Are Valor pieces in the faction vendor on Tuesdays and Thursdays? They can be. Most people just use the offline method. There are certain dates where you're guaranteed to find certain pieces at the gear vendors. That's what people usually use. Otherwise, it's pretty random. Hurry up and level up because about to get rid of that higher level up gear at the vendors. That was in the patch on Wednesday. It already happened. That patch already happened on Wednesday. So the gear vendor leveling has already been patched. It's already been reduced. Still got to test it out. But I was talking to Alex about how it works. He said they're basically changing how they're calculating the gear, making it more controlled. But he still thinks that you should be able to level up using the gear vendors, but if it turns out to be too slow, it's something they can look at and fix with a new patch. So we gotta have someone test it out to see how long it takes. Could come out during San Diego Comic-Con. It could. Have I ever had someone unsubscribe because they felt some type of way? All the time. It's the nature of being a content creator. What patch is next? There could be a patch 2.5.2. That's Miller said if they do an MCU Jane, that might be it. I don't know. They haven't announced any new patches though, so the next big patch we know is patch 2.6. That's of course the Omega level threat patch with the MODOK and cloning labs. Appreciate the sub, Chris. Welcome to Do-Right Gang. No loot vent. Bro, that loot bot just is not showing up anymore. Wonder if that got patched. As far as we know, patch 2.6 is cloning labs. That's it. That's all we know about patch 2.6. 2 new missions, a new Monica Warzone, and cloning labs featuring MODOK. That's all we know so far. Doris is coming in 2.5.2. Actually, Thordis already is here. It came in patch 2.5.1, which came out already. Just because, thank you for that 10, Craig. Appreciate you. $10 is not cheap. Greatly appreciate that. Is the Monica mission AIM Island? When I was talking to Miller about it, he thinks AIM Island is a different thing. It's your birthday tomorrow. Can you get free Durag merch? You can get a discount code for Durag merch for your birthday. That's definitely something I could swing. Is this event worth farming? The dailies are worth farming for the minor artifacts. Otherwise, not really. You're just doing this event for the power level increase. I mean, if you're really interested in the only Omega level piece that I ever bother getting are the chest pieces that have reactive cosmic surge. If they have decent stats. If you really want one of those pieces, you can go for it. Otherwise, yep, just a power level increase. Imagine Morbius 2 account. I can kind of see Sony doing a Morbius 2. Like they were goofy enough to put Morbius back in theaters because they didn't get the joke. I can totally see them actually greenlighting a sequel. Or at least announcing one to see the reaction. How much defense do I have on Jane? 1900. Why are you stuck at power 168? You done nothing but raids? Because the elite raids unlock higher level gear once you're over 160. And you can only get higher level gear from the elite raids once per week per character. Morbius needs a sequel. I think the meme has run its course. Them doing a sequel would actually just be kind of sad. It's like okay, we had our fun, but seriously, the movie was terrible. Don't do it again. Says, you know, using a tweet, you died. It was a fantastic meme, but let's make sure that they don't actually make another movie. Mega Sith, thank you for becoming a defender. Welcome. Make sure you introduce yourself into that private Discord. You'll also get access to those exclusive badges, emojis, and early access to videos. Morbius is better, Love of Thunder. I haven't seen Morbius, but I have my doubts. Appreciate this sub, Shaw. Welcome to Red Gang. Think Bucky will arrive November, December. I got hit while hiding behind the thing. That's crazy. Bad opinion. Morbius, best Marvel movie ever. I think that's a consensus opinion. I think most people would agree with that statement. Morbius is not so bad when you watch it free, like you did on the airplane flight. White screen. Let's go. And this is why people got mad when this is one of the reasons people got mad when they found out that they were nerfing the gear vendor, because stuff like this still exists in the game. All right, Gamer Marv. Welcome back, Treasure Valentine. It's bad that you can watch it free on plane flights. That's what I can't say. Morbius is bad. Must be. Well, while we wait. Patch this. 10 years ago today, Dark Knight Rises came out. Straight fire. Dark Knight Rises. Kids had their fun with Morbius. Now it's the men's turn with Millions Rise and Gru. Chat the simp. Need another Tony Snap. Hey, one-handed players. This is my new loading screen. Whenever the game glitches out, this is going to be the loading screen. I'm gonna actually add that to OBS. This is the new BRB screen. Down tremendously. All right, let's close out. Why not Hawk the Gauntlet? Because no one cares about the Hawk. When everybody thinks of the Endgame and the Infinity Gauntlet, they obviously think of Iron Man because he actually defeated Thanos. And Iron Man players buy more skins. That's how it works. There are more Iron Man players than Hulk players, and Iron Man sells more skins. Pretty easy calculus. What's Hulk? Exactly. They didn't even give me the rewards for that. Holy. Holy, it didn't count. This game is down tremendous. So we got to do beating the odds all over again. Because it glitched out at the final cutscene. Regarding the events, once each character completes his or her mission chain, is that the only time you get superior gear? Depends on the event. If the event has multiple mission chains, like it does with this event. So as you see, each hero mission chain is labeled with Omega set gear, superior reward. So you know you're getting a superior reward from the individual mission chains. And then the event chain, which is the meta mission chain, always rewards you with superior rewards for the entire roster, as long as they're above 120 power level. So every event will give you either one opportunity for superior rewards for all your heroes or multiple. It just depends on the event. For speedruns, Jane or Thor? I guess right now Thor, because there are Thors that are legitimately 175, and if you still have the infinite Bifrost, plus Jane, unless you have a ranged build for Jane, she's kind of a liability in the Shuri room. So overall, I'll give that to Thor right now. Especially if you still have infinite Bifrost, which I do. Just wish they never nerfed critical throw. It was so satisfying. True. With the two options, event for superior gears, they're a certain order. Individually, it doesn't matter at all. What you're trying, the point of it's very event specific, and depends on what you're trying to do. If you're just trying to get your power level increased, then it doesn't matter what you do. Just finish the event. But if you're trying to save scum for a specific piece of gear, then you only want to do it. You only want to do it for the character that you're save scumming for, their individual mission chain if they have one. And if it's an event that doesn't have for some reason doesn't have individual mission chains that reward superior gear, and you're still trying to get something for a particular character, then you would just save scum the meta mission chain. Best gear. This event, all the gear from this event is the same. It's from the Omega level threat. All the stuff you get from doing the OOT, family reunion, that's what drops from this event. What's up, Ronnie? You run Monica? Alright. Dread trying to get in on this? Alright. We'll have to see it. We'll see how good Jane is at 375, at 175. Yep, every event reward. As of patch 2.4, every event rewards one set of gear. And they rotate every 2 weeks. So some events are mainly good for just the power level boost. Some are good for farming the gear set. This event, most of the mega gear isn't that good. But like I said, the daily mission chains for this event reward you with minor artifacts. And I believe those are the cosmic minor artifacts, which have a chance of dropping the reactive cosmic surge. So those are worth going for. What's up, Ali? Popular opinion, current Hulk is trash. MCU World Hulk should be his redemption movie. That's an unpopular opinion. I think the current MCU Hulk is perfect. I love that he's dabbing and making jokes and isn't that strong. That's how it should be. The Jane Foster mission chain is a bug for right now. That's all the information I have on it. I sent a message on Twitter to Crystal Dynamics, so we'll see what they say. Why am I taking way more damage than I should be? Am I trying to get Jane to 160 a day? Yep, I should be able to do that. If I do the normal raid, that should get me over. Why is there only 4 players per game? Shouldn't we play with 10 or more in one session? They did it against Thanos in the movie. Because this is unfortunately not a movie. This is a video game, and having 10 players in one session is extremely difficult to pull off in a multiplayer game. Destiny is the biggest game, probably the biggest game in its genre right now, as far as live service looter shooters, and that caps at 6 players. Marvel's Avengers was not built on an engine that's even good for multiplayer, so it struggles just having 4 players, unfortunately. So it doesn't even have crossplay. Yeah, so this game was built on an engine that it's not really that good for multiplayer. It's mainly good for single player. So it has a lot of technical issues just handling multiplayer with 4 players. On top of that, there's no crossplay. So yeah, 4 players is difficult enough. 10 players is pretty much impossible for most games. I don't even know any games that have that many players. including MMOs. Yeah, the engine. This was barely engine. That would have been a game overload. Yeah, this is not Marvel's Call of Duty, unfortunately. Now, even NBA 2K has issues having that many players running around, and they make $1 billion a year off their games. Yeah, Marvel's Avengers is not having 10-player. Can it be fair to say that Marvel's Avengers is a single-player game, optional co-op? No, it would be fair to say that it was designed to be both a single-player co-op optional game and a live service multiplayer looter. And they couldn't pick one and decided to do both. Now they're leaning more into the multiplayer side, trying to catch it up, but it's taken a while. We're just gonna barely handle 10 enemies on the screen. Facts. Yeah, like it's wild enough when people suggest 6 players. At least that's feasible because, you know, that's, well, not for this game, but Destiny, you know, have their 6 players, but yeah, this game having 10 players, yeah, no way. It would have to literally be a new game. They would have to build an entire new game from the ground up with with those capabilities.
What did you do?
Notice that open world games can handle multiplayer better since they don't have to upload maps every time. Yep. Yeah, Fortnite has pretty much the same map. It's just one big map. With different regions. This game does not have that. This game has a bunch of different maps spread around a war table. You know, single player is gonna be like instance like DCU. Yeah. If all the stuff you're talking about, yeah, it would have to be Avengers 2. It'd have to be built in like Unreal 5, like they're doing with the new Tomb Raider game. Yeah, Avengers 2, Unreal 5. That's how they would have to do it. Want them to bring Wasp? Yeah, I'll look forward to Ant-Man and Wasp. Send this off real quick. Hopefully it doesn't crash. There we go. Book of Boba Fett Season 2 is leaked. The whole one. Is War Machine coming with Winter Soldier? No. Finally copped the Infinity War cap skin. He looks clean. Would be cool if they would have added his shield blades. Yeah, that would have been a nice little weapon skin. Though, again, you run into the same problem with the Stormbreaker. His animations are not designed for that. Let's see. Boo. Boo. Trash. Do I think this skin could support the addition of vehicles? Maybe. I know they shot it down before when people asked about vehicles last year. But I don't know if it was because it was a technical barrier that they knew they couldn't get through, or because they were just like, yeah, we don't have any interest in that right now. Because the vehicle thing was mainly brought up in response to patrol mode. Because if you're going to do a patrol mode where you're on this one big open map and you're free roaming with the way the wasteland is set up, if you're not a flying character, traversal is going to be not very fun. There's no buildings really. It's mainly just a lot of open space. So it's like, would vehicles help there for the non-flyers? Yeah, but how expensive would it be to add vehicles? How long would it take? It might not be practical from their perspective. MODOK September. MODOK is Cloning Labs, so it's either going to be most likely August or September, whenever they announce the release date, which should come in the next few weeks. CD Nikki said they're going to have another development blog either the end of this month or the beginning of next month. So all of your Cloning Lab questions should be addressed once that blog hits. And the blog should also tell us about the next playable hero, because he said that they're also going to be talking about what comes after Cloning Labs. So we should find out if it's Winter Soldier or She-Hulk next.
Nice of the weather to come out for us.
I do appreciate the ambience. Let's go.
Just joined. What's up, Michael? You're missing, I guess, the usual reset. The Cosmic Threat event just started. Red Room Takeover's over. The Infinity Gauntlet Iron Man is in the marketplace. And it doesn't come with the snap emote. There are no snap emotes or anything. So we're going for 160 Jane with this raid. So I should be able to do the elite raid and the normal raid. with Jane. Ultron's supposed to be this year, according to Miller. Adding vehicles to maps in a game like this. This guy is roasting God of War. This ain't Gotham Lights looks good. I'm more so roasting the fanboys of God of War who are being really creepy to the devs. Just because the game got delayed. Were you one of those fanboys? Is that why you're offended? Were they saying to the devs, in addition to the usual lazy devs, blah, 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 they were tracking down the female developers of God of War on Twitter and sending them, let's say, explicit images, we'll say. Because they were mad about God of War not getting enough, not getting enough information. Yeah, that was the thing that was happening. That's why, that's the reason that the studio issued that statement telling people to, you know, chill. They tell you more about the game when it's ready. Is because it was because of that they were harassing the female members of the staff specifically, on top of all the other devs. Eggplant photos, yes. Let's call them eggplants, among other things. Yes. So God of War Ragnarok was delayed until this year, partly because of Christopher Judge's injuries. And then when people didn't have a release date, they thought it was going to be delayed until 2023. They got impatient and lost their minds. But now it's confirmed to be coming out in November. So for now, the fanboys can just chill. Those fanboys will be alright. They can't control the amount of hard work and time needed to make a masterpiece. Yeah, I hope it does. I hope it does well at the very least. At least so the studio can say they got something out of it. But it's like, as gamers, can y'all, you know, you're making this look bad. Can y'all chill? Like, I understand being excited and wanting a game to come out, but there are other games. Don't rush games to come out, because then if the game comes out and it's buggy because it's rushed, you're gonna be getting your pitchforks out and complaining that they released a unfinished game. It's like, well, yeah. You can't have it both ways. You can be patient and let the game come out when it's ready, or you can whine and pressure the devs to get it out early and deal with it not being finished. Your choice. People really be doing way too much. Really enjoyed the first God of War. Just hope Ragnarok's good. Yeah, I finished the first. I ended up finishing the first one. It was fine. I'm not one of the biggest Ragnarok fans in the world. Or God of War fans in the world. Iron Man does not have the snap. Nope. No new emotes for Iron Man. Imagine your wife or daughter devs and people get mad about something out of their hands. They send pics, threats, everything else. Grow the F up. Exactly. Like literally grow up. Like I was reading about that and I was like actually getting really mad that people are this is down bad for a video game. Like guys, it's going to come out eventually. Like chill. Like, be mad at it. I understand being mad at a developer that does something scummy. Like, if you're really mad at CD Projekt Red for what they did, absolutely justified. Releasing a broken game and lying about it, deceiving the fans and their shareholders and different platforms, yeah, all that's bad. On top of mistreating their devs, yes, by all means. But getting mad because a game got delayed and you haven't heard a release date yet, like, come on, touch grass. Even if it did get delayed to 2023, so what? You'll play it in 2023. Play something else until then. Other games exist. The later it comes, the more of a chance you'll have a PS5. There you go. That too. Another bonus to being a little bit patient. More PS5s will be in stock. No matter what the devs do, that crap is never okay. Yeah, the stuff they were doing to the female devs was like, what the hell, bro? All right, we at 160. Even if you're justifiably mad, don't send pics of your little Vienna sausage. That too. Yes, express it in a rational manner. If you're outraged about something. What happened to the female? We were talking about the God of War Ragnarok hype. The female devs were being harassed in a particularly disgusting way by fanboys of God of War because they were impatient. Are there any skins you'd like to see in Marvel's Avengers? Yeah. The ones Miller leaked already. Just waiting for those. Waiting for the Bikini Black Widow. And the Thordis. God War fans should be grateful the devs are putting their time into making this game instead of going crazy over something like this. Yeah. Well, Suicide Squad have different gameplay. Yeah, they already showed the gameplay for Suicide Squad. Wait, did everyone come over here? Yep, everyone came over. Oh well. All right. Yeah, they already showed the gameplay for Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad.
3.
Are you going to count it down? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna count it down.
All right, go ahead.
3, 2, 1, go.
Being Vaz Authorities, their man of culture, indeed. Doctor Strange, we're in the game currently. What skins do you like to see outside the obvious MCU skins? I like to see some beach wear. I want to see swimsuit skins for everybody. Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch. I want to see Doctor Strange with like a casual beach outfit like Tony, like they gave for Iron Man. He's got his Sorcerer Supreme flip flops on, some shorts. Summer skins for everybody. Summer skins for She-Hulk. Indeed. Bikini Strange. Dr. Cake. Let's go. Maidenless behavior, indeed. You would still need to have the cloak though. The cloak could have a bikini too. Get the cloak a swimsuit. All right, and we're back. Instead of a cloak, is a beach towel. Cloak could be a beach towel and an emote. I mean, I want all of She-Hulk's outfits to be summer, because technically they are. Except for her, like, Jennifer Court outfits. She-Hulk always dresses like she's going to the beach. Down to the tank bed. That's why we love She-Hulk. She's always beach ready. They showed a tiny bit of Suicide Squad gameplay. Yeah, they showed enough of the gameplay for us to pretty much get an idea of exactly what it is. We got to see that it's a shooter. Everybody seemingly has guns. Pretty cool looking traversal. It's going to be a lot of enemies, a lot of ads to mow down. It looks more like a shooter, like a third-person shooter, whereas Gotham Knights looks more like another Arkham game. Just, you know, open world, just a, you know, open world action RPG. Suicide Squad actually looked like a shooter, like an Outriders type of game. A hero shooter, yeah. All right, let's get to the next one. Addy Shiog will definitely draw every Marvel character to this game. Let's see, can I get this one? Imagine if we had Cloak and Dagger. Haven't heard that name in a while. I forgot about that show. I actually watched it. Too bad the Runaways didn't take off. They're like, oh yeah, it's a crossover to this show that people didn't watch. I got to finish this one off. Yeah, I enjoy Cloak and Dagger. Runaways is the highest fives of bad acting and bad writing. Yeah, it was getting us ready for Disney Plus's MCU shows. To be fair, the problem with most of the MCU shows is the bad writing more so than the bad acting. Usually the acting in the Disney Plus MCU shows are decent. But yeesh, that writing. What's the hero you want added to this game? I won't rest until they add Quake and Psylocke for the culture. I thought the Runaways ended up being pretty good. Cloak and Dagger, hell underrated. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I thought it was decent. I think it was properly rated. You won't rest until they add Bucky? Well, you'll be happy to not have to go without rest for too long. Only a couple months. Maybe. Northstone the Bork. And of course, a trash one. Great stats though. Rest. You won't rest until Wasp is in the game. Fair. Think Daredevil will work the most. I mean, yeah, because he's kind of already in the game. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not interested in Daredevil. Like, I'm interested in like new heroes that would bring something new to the table. Like, Daredevil is pretty much Black Widow without guns in this game. Right now, I think this game needs new heroes that do something different. Quake with Chloe Bennett for the damn culture. That's right. Make her look as much like Chloe Bennett as they legally are allowed to, without paying her for her likeness. When will Wasp come out? She's not. We're just talking about heroes we'd like to see. That we're not talking about heroes. When we talk about Wasp or something, we're not talking about heroes that we know are coming. Wasp is a possibility because she was originally data mined, but we don't know anything about her officially being worked on. Yeah, on the original data mine list, Quake was one of the heroes. Quake was there because they were originally going to do a lot of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters. And then the MCU like went away from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So they like scrapped all the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters they were going to add. But Quake is now on the table because we found out she's going to be in Secret Invasion. But Wasp is possible because Ant-Man and Wasp are possible because not only are they on the data mine list, but they have a movie coming out next year. So that's an opportunity to do a tie-in. I think the Mutant Bishop would work. Yeah, the problem is Crystal Dynamics is basically committed to only adding Avengers to the roster. So when they addressed this on the Discord, when people were asking about Wolverine and different mutants, they were like, they were going to mainly focus on heroes that are notable Avengers and not mainly known for being on other teams. Would it do Peter Odin? All right, count it down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Does the OLT drop anything good? Yeah, it has the OLT gear has Cosmic Surge perks on it. Cosmic Surge is one of the best perks in the game. So you can get a Cosmic Surge minor artifact. You can get a gear piece that has reactive Cosmic Surge on it. Those are worth keeping if you don't have. Usually it makes a good slot 3 because a lot of heroes don't have a best in slot 3. So if you don't have anything, you can just get something from the OLT that has reactive Cosmic Surge on it and decent stats that can work for you. What character am I starting with in Gotham Knights? Robin. Gotham Knights finna be fire. Agreed. Well, I hope it's going to be fire. Honestly, the only thing I'd be worried about are bugs because it's a co-op game. The graphics can still improve. The graphics will probably be fine. What's the first one?
What's the symbol? 4. What's that? Fish. H.
H. Down.
Down arrow.
Down arrow down.
Tried it.
Trident down.
Oh. I got caught on my turn. Alright, I got caught off quick.
Got it.
Yeah.
When do you think Bucky's coming to the game in the next few months? What's up, SSG? Chillin', chillin'. Am I gonna watch the CW Gotham Night show? Hell no. The only CW shows I even keep up with anymore are Superman and Lois and The Flash. The CW is notoriously terrible. And the Gotham Night show looks like it's going to be another terrible show from CW. And it's close to 160. My Jane just hit 160 officially. CW CGI terrible. CW everything terrible. every CW show has the same characteristics. Really attractive actors and actresses. Really bad writing. Best case, you get a really solid show for like the first 2, maybe 3 seasons. And then it falls off a cliff. So I haven't seen Superman and Lois yet. You gotta get on that, Peter Odin. Exclamation mark Peter in the chat. Another Kamala believer. Seen some Jane Fosters that weren't 150 yet. They're champions 375. Cheaters. Cheaters. Filthy cheaters, all of them.
Little sun.
Appreciate that sub. Welcome to Rag Gang. BTS Army. BTS Army. Oh. Holy. Well, was it exclamation mark Odin or Peter? I think it was Odin. Was it Odin? Flash needs to end. There we go. That cheater, that 4x fee is no joke. Bro, if you had the patience to do that, you're a cheater. As soon as I got all the categories that I wanted maxed out, I was like, I'm done. No, thank you. Knocked him out of the circle. He keeps getting knocked out of the circle. There you go. Nope, didn't make it. Working on 375. I literally don't have the patience. How good is Miss Marvel? You thinking of leveling her up? She's one of the best characters in the entire game. How many times you say welcome to your gang? It's been a long time coming. Very often. Not as often. Fortunately, the alerts don't pop up every time. But so I've missed I missed a lot of opportunities to say welcome to Durag Gang, but whenever I have, it's been very fun. I love being able to say welcome to Durag Gang. All 14,200 of you. That Speedster Lightsaber Duel. Peak TV. Someone kept hitting the spider while I was trying to knock it into the circle. How do I feel about Stargo? Stargo was okay. I thought Stargo was going to be pretty terrible after I saw Swamp Thing, which itself was pretty terrible. But Stargirl is surprisingly decent. I definitely don't like how that being our introduction to Green Lantern. That definitely annoyed me a lot. That they set up Diggle to be Green Lantern and have his first appearance be in the Arrowverse, and then the Stargirl. They're like, actually, JK, we're just going to give this girl the Green Lantern ring. I'm like, bruh. Why can't they get more heroes out faster? Because they don't have that many people working on the game. Getting heroes out faster means having a lot of developers to get them out faster. And unfortunately, because of all the difficulties Avengers had in the beginning, while they were still under Square Enix, they don't have that many. I mean, the hero faster thing, I don't think is like relevant now to complain about, because I mean, we literally just got a hero, and and we're expecting to get another hero like in the next couple months. Like I'm expecting Winter Soldier to be out like October at the latest. Obviously, this game is not Ultimate Alliance, nor do I want it to be Ultimate Alliance. But the combat is way better in Avengers. I like what they did, having each hero have these in-depth kits for the most part. I like the graphic style. If they could just clean up the technical stuff. Get some better heroes out. I think they're on to something. DC confirm. Cancel. Cancel jab immediately. Thank you. I need to get a canceled emoji in the Discord and in the chat. You don't care what people assume about She-Hulk or Bucky being clones. You're honestly really hyped for them both. Yeah, the Bucky thing, clone thing is dumb, but She-Hulk... I understand people who don't know She-Hulk's character, never played her in other games, assuming she's going to be a Hulk clone. I have no idea how people thought Bucky was going to be a clone. I don't know where that foolishness came from. You blame SC for lack of everything and for reputation. Probably put a lot of devs off to join the game. Yeah, from the beginning, this game was pretty much doomed. Like to make a game like this work with this ambition, you really got to have a team that's not only passionate, really passionate about the fans and the subject matter, and Marvel. They have to be really passionate about Marvel, but they also have to be experts at the thing you're trying to make. And that's what they lack. Cloning Labs is the next content coming to Marvel's Avengers. It is another Omega level threat. It was supposed to come out in September of 2020, but it got delayed along with everything else, and they have reworked it and are bringing it back. We should know when it comes out in the next few weeks. There's supposed to be a new dev blog explaining when Cloning Labs comes out and what comes after. What's the fastest way to level up in this game? Exclamation mark level up in the chat. I have a video breaking down all that.
Email about that.
And I kept it to a short 6 minutes, so everything gets right to the point. Let me switch to my stun gear. For the stun phase. Jane has a chain in the objectives menu now. Alright. I'll probably have to... Yep, there it is. Alright, they were able to fix it on the back end. Alright, cool. So the bug where Jane Foster doesn't have a objective chain for the Cosmic Threat event was just fixed. And you shouldn't have to restart your game either. I didn't restart my game and it popped right up. So they got a back end fix for that. Just logged in. Yep, we're just literally just they literally just fixed it. If it hasn't appeared for you, try closing app and reopening. What I want in this game. Thanks for reaching out to CD. Yep, least I could do. Yeah, it was pretty fast fix. What I want in this game as far as new content, what I've been consistently asking for in terms of content for this game has been better multiplayer replayability, especially stuff that takes advantage of assets they already have in the game. There's an Avengers tower in the game, but we still don't have access to it. So one mode that would definitely go a long way would be a horde mode, like you have in other games. And Ghost of Tsushima has a similar mode called Survivor mode. World War Z has a horde mode. You know, just a game where you have a game mode where there are waves of enemies of increasing difficulty. You know, with really good rewards. You could do it solo or with other team members. You know, something like that would add a lot of value and replayability to the game. You know, you could do something like that with Avengers Tower. You could do it with the Helicarrier. And of course, more OLTs, more raids, more villain sectors. Where is he shooting? Shooting over there. Flying over here. So Digital, he did not come with a snap. No new emotes for Iron Man. Poke out Ronan skin OP, indeed. Traversal also needs, separate from content, they also need to improve traversal, especially if they're going to do a patrol mode. I think personally patrol mode should have been done in the city. Having it in the wasteland with all the issues with traversal, it's definitely rough. Spider 299, appreciate the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. Did I think the game will get better next year? It's already gotten better in the next year. So it should continue to get better. As long as they don't mess it up. I was running a Tactagon. I might switch to Nornstone. Oop. Stun him. Stun him. Doggies. Maize and Blue with the $9.99. That is not cheap at all. Thank you, my friend. You're a goat. Oh, thank you. If they had the snap with the Iron Man, I would have considered buying it. All right, let's go. I think we got the two-phase. No! We almost had to. No. It popped up for you? All right, good.
Yeah.
Dreamer outfit. Put this back on real quick. What's 3 characters I want to see added to the game? Quake, Psylocke, and Doctor Strange. The sooner the better. Save Dread. I got him. Can any character stand at the bottom? Yep, as long as you use a heroic first. Hawk actually knocks him out of it altogether when he does it. But as long as you use your heroic, because you're basically just using your heroic to get the invincibility frame, because otherwise it'll auto kill you. Who needs a snap? We have the hand clap emote. True. Wish they did with more of the major artifacts, like them add them through shipments. I like what they did with the Hank Pym summoning. That was a cool idea. This guy wants some sidekick. You damn right I do. GG, thanks for the run. They still playing with me, bro. Still no faultless. Oh no, trash. Oh, there we go. That was a little better than the one I usually have. Says sessions. All right, so we're officially 160 on Jane Foster, which means we're eligible for the Elite Raid. After work, will you be playing? Tomorrow? I think tomorrow I'm either going to do I might do a new game. I might do I know I have to record Super News at some point, but I think I'm gonna do a new game tomorrow. Maybe I do a double stream. We'll see. All right, now we can get the Elite Raid finally. What I think of Stray, surprisingly good game. Definitely a game that I'm glad I didn't pay for. You know, I got to download it as part of my PlayStation Plus membership. I was disappointed with the lack of customization options. And I thought the ending was kind of abrupt, but the game was surprisingly good. Very, very wholesome. Amazing soundtrack and score. The cat, being a cat, is pretty cool. It's very adorable. I like the story. It's pretty good. The graphics were amazing. I thought it was surprisingly well done game. If you're a cat lover, you'll be in heaven. Are we getting Hawk Infinity Gauntlet battle damage? I mean, not anytime soon. They wouldn't do that so soon. They wouldn't do that so soon after. Maybe when they are really out of ideas. Strays for sure cakeless. Oh yeah, no humans at all. Just robots that look as far from humans as possible, and the cat, and those really ugly Zerks. You think about pure and Spider-Man PC, but it's 60. You'll hear think it was going to be 40. Well, it's the mastered one. That's why you're basically. I think it's because you're basically getting what you would normally get on the Ultimate Edition. So it should come with Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales. I think that's why it's more expensive. Last I heard. Cat Broken Shield, Hawk Infinity Gauntlet. I don't know. They're gonna have to do a little more on that endgame Cap skin if they're gonna give him the Broken Shield. You might as well just do Cap with Mjolnir. You might as well just roll that out. You can kind of justify the endgame Iron Man because it's like, okay, it's not just battle damaged, so it looks pretty different. You also have the Infinity Gauntlet on there, okay. Battle damage Cap, I don't know about that one. Well, I guess you have to do some damage to the suit, broken shield, no helmet, no mask. But I feel like they got to do Mjolnir. If with Cap, they're going to go that route. Add that. That should be a bonus for Cap. Oh, the Thoughtbot is back. And the Thoughtbot is gone. Nightbot is not playing around. Let's go, Elite Raid. What's up, the one gamer? Hope we get some update with what they plan to do to make sure we're better. Yep. Yep. It's Elite Raid time. We're doing Elite Raids. This one I'll save Scum because I'm trying to get the faultless buff. If they came out with the Love and Thunder skins as a pack of both Thor and Jane's outfits. If they did a bundle and it was cheaper to get both in a bundle, that would be reasonable. But man, I feel like Quake could be a pretty easy addition. Yeah, they planned on Quake originally, so they have some idea. And like Alex was saying, it's easier to add heroes and make build kits for them if they have a very specific move set. And Quake does indeed have a very specific move set. A Thor skin that is Captain America with a shield on his back, broken. Can't feed all your event gear to one character this time. I don't think so. The mission chains are individual, are specific to each individual, and then you have the big mission chain, which gives you gear for everybody. Alex made sure that the whole stacking gear on one character thing was gone with the quickness. All right, we got 2 more spots open for Elite Raid. Do I want Black Knight in this because of Alex? I want Loki now because of Alex. Alex bringing up the possibility of a playable Loki as a hero. They could do young Loki, who was an Avenger at one point. A Cosmic Threat event. It's basically breaking down like each hero gets their own event. So if you're doing stuff for Jane, it's not going to count towards Thor, or it's not going to count towards Kamala. These aren't generic. It's just straight up. You get the gear for the one character. They're all very specific for the one character. And then you have the main mission chain, which gives you gear for all the characters across your roster. You'll join Captain? All right. Any updates from CD on the mission chain? It has been fixed. The Jane mission chain thing has been fixed. Fortunately, it did not take them that long. I tweeted them when I noticed it was not showing up for people, including myself. And during the raid, I noticed that it was it had just been updated. So everybody should be good to go with their Jane Foster mission chain. All right, so all my gear is 150, so this is going to be straight up RNG. Straight up RNG. See if I get a range piece. If I don't get the piece I want, then I'll just download and start over. Maybe I'll do Jane's mission chain on the cosmic threat. Get that superior gear so I can reduce the RNG for the slot. Cakes, indeed. Oh, you seen the mission chain show up? You're like, oh, you still got the full. They didn't respond to my tweet though.
That's corrupted vibranium, isn't it?
A lot of people at Crystal Dynamics don't like me, so especially on the social media team for some reason. So they won't respond to any of my tweets, but as long as they got the message, I'm all right. What are some good first wheel? You at 157, but she dies quick. Sounds like you need to work on not only giving her more resolve and resilience, but also your playstyle. Because Widow, especially if you're playing solo, should never really go down at all with her invisibility. She has some, I believe she has some good stuff that drops from vault missions as well as from villain sectors. The main thing you want for Jane, the main thing you want for Widow is if you can find a piece that gives you a charge rate burst while she's invisible. That can be pretty good. She has a chest piece that gives you a high chance of going invisible when you defeat enemies. Definitely get your Valor up, so your Widow's Bite and heroics do more damage. What main stat is good for Miss Marvel? Valor is just generally good for anybody. Otherwise, it depends on what style you're playing. Might or if you were going to do ranged or melee, that one's up to you. I think Thor is going to be exotic. Nah, that seems like it's going to be a legendary. If the Mighty Thor was legendary, I don't think Thor is going to be exotic. It would be hilarious though if they did make it one. So I think Quake would be a ranged character. Based on her moveset, she'll probably be a hybrid, like most characters to some degree, but Jane is probably the best example of a hybrid character in this game. Actually, let me switch to this piece. Pure vibranium. They went up. Is there an enemy hiding in behind the wall? The heck? Never see you get that Infinity War Iron Man skin. Yep, I never got it because I don't want it. Still don't. Do we have to reload checkpoint? We go behind. Yeah, we got reload checkpoint. The enemy is gone. Probably go to the reload checkpoint now. Hopefully less foolishness later on. Hopefully less foolishness later on. You never know with this one. We were playing a normal raid yesterday, and it kept and Claw kept spamming orbs. There were so many echoes on the screen. The game started slowing down. Of course, there seems to be a theme. Last few days. You ain't lying. Last few years. Last few thousand years. Great timing as usual from the great Jay Shill Blast. Destroyer of God's slaves. Crushers of Kaels. Disney stream for 3 hours, imagine. Imagine having literally nothing else to do with your life. First I would just say mid-slave. Clout slave. Love and Thunder. According to Jay Shockblast, Thor Love and Thunder is the greatest movie ever made. Better than The Godfather. He said it's a once in a generation masterpiece. He is now crying about slander for calling him racist and homophobic. He does realize that we literally have screenshots of him being all of those things. Does he forget how the internet works? Said it was decent. I distinctly remember Jay saying that Love and Thunder moved him to tears. He actually was weeping. It'd be great if you remembered it from a podcast we did. I remember that podcast. You said you would sell your soul to be able to see that movie again for the first time. James Shane is here. Yep. Fortunately, Crystal Dynamics fixed it in a timely manner. We noticed ours was fixed during the last read. Never make a pretty woman your wife. That sounds like untrue advice. I guess the implication or what you're trying to say there is, I guess, never make a vapid woman your wife. I'd say in general, if you're looking for someone to marry, find someone that is obviously kind and loyal, someone that matches your values. Rather than just simply looking for attractiveness. You can very obviously find someone to marry that's attractive. Attractive people aren't bad. You can indeed marry someone that is pretty. Ugly people get divorced too.
Get to the tram. From there, we will stop Claw.
What's up, Q and Rage? Can throw down the kitchen at you. There are a lot of beautiful women that end up looking ugly when you get to know who they are. Exactly. So, yeah, the lesson should be what I said. Don't listen to Drew. Never listen to Drew when it comes to marriage or women advice. Find someone that matches your values. Get to know them. Don't prioritize looks because looks fade and ultimately aren't that important. Never get in a relationship with someone just because they're attractive. Purple. Alright, we here. Looked out, your wife has new clothes, how beautiful she is. And set out, there you go. I think that's the jackpot right there, yeah. That's the ideal. A beautiful woman that isn't self-aware or, arrogant. Rumors Henry Cavill may return as Superman. Oh yeah, we know. We were basically speculating. We were actually mocking this in the Discord, like, because they pretty much confirmed. I think he's going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. So I'm like, they're probably going to troll us and say that Henry Cavill is going to be in like a flashback of a Superman movie that he's not involved in. Beyond that, like maybe they're going to do a Black Superman movie and he'll just be in a flashback. Rumors Jay Shockblast may return to Thor. Breaking news. Jay Shockblast still refuses to refer to Jane Foster as Mighty Thor. Bigotry intensifies. Rip. Soldier Boy tell him. Yeah, I believe Soldier Boy told him he was a effing disappointment in the boys. Man, Jensen Ackles was good in that. Alright, we got it up. Jensen Ackles did amazing as Soldier Boy. By Odin's Fate. Marvel Spider-Man is staring at you in your checkout right now. Leave me alone. I mean, it's Insomniac, so the choice is obvious. Just give them your money. Do I ever hear a logical point of view from Soldier Boy? Nope. I'm confused by your spelling. Are you talking about Soldier Boy or Soldier Boy? They're very different. Didn't they show his song, his music in the flashbacks? Some of those old movies and commercials he were doing were so beautifully cringe. Jensen Ackles could play Wolverine. Jensen Ackles can play anything. He's Jensen Ackles. Carl Urban. Definitely give Carl Urban his flowers. Carl Urban is amazing in that show as well. Never Make a Pretty Woman Your Wife was stuff from his song. I mean, I guess he is speaking from experience, kinda. The problem with Soldier Boy wasn't his choice of wife. It was the fact that he was a horrible person. And everyone hated him that knew him. That was his downfall. Being literal garbage.
If we can get to the control room, we can bring the system back online.
And based on a quick diagnostic, the vibranium ore separator in the forge is also not functioning. You must go to both.
Soldier Boy changed the game. So he will tell you. Honestly, when Soldier Boy came out, I always just made fun of him. He's definitely innovative in a lot of ways, but I maintain Soldier Boy was terrible. I just wanted to tell Soldier Boy to retire because his music was garbage. As soon as I heard his voice, the song, any song immediately got 50% worse. Yeah, Aqua, did you buy that Iron Man skin that I know you did? Oh, actually, Aqua missed the Black Widow cheek reveal. He said he was definitely going to buy the Black Widow swimsuit if the cake was right. It is indeed right. The cake is correct. First rapper on iPhone, first rapper on YouTube, Soldier of Goat. He was a marketing innovator. Musically, he was dog water. I feel like buying that same skin twice. Fair. I did not buy it either. Mainly because they didn't have the snap emote. If they had it, the snap emote bundled with it, I could have justified the purchase. No snap emote, I'm like, nah. She can keep funding the game like you. This man got the pre-order Legend Edition of Marvel's Avengers, talking about shills funding the game. Holy. That's that nice and tight. Oh boy. Let you investigate? I'll pull it up. There you go, Aqua. Your future skin. Yeah, Aqua's going to continue funding the game. Thanks to that skin. That's a jiggle. Down bad to the ocean floor, Aqua. Man said does it jiggle. Aqua just turned into a tier 3 sub.
Go.
Mine's glitched. Alright, try it again.
3, 2, 1, go.
Thanks for looking out today. Anytime, Bruno. My man. Oh, we gotta make sure we're dashing afterwards.
3, 2, 1, go.
Said Aqua would hesitate if he saw glory hole. Wow. That's an escalation. That escalated quickly. One Piece, Attack on Titan. So I haven't read the manga. I've seen 28 episodes of One Piece, and I've seen all of Attack on Titan. And if I just did the first 28 episodes of both, As a comparison, Attack on Titan takes a dump all over One Piece. At least in the first 28 episodes.
Enough to be destructible without issue.
Let's get to work.
I mean, there's 20,000 more episodes to go, but Attack on Titan didn't need that much filler to be good. It's just that good. Goat piece. Mid piece. Tony finna expose Aqua's group messages.
Try it. Fish. Fish.
Right on top. One Piece, Dragon Ball Z. Four down. Arrows. Arrows down. And we clear. How many episodes DBZ has? 1,000 plus 2. DBZ is not that long, but especially DBZ Kai. But they have pretty clear short, relatively short sagas. You have this. You have the Saiyan saga. You have the Raditz saga, Saiyan saga, Namek, androids, Cell, and then Boo. Pretty easy to get through. Shilte. He called him Shilte. Aqua out here tier 3 subbing for Black Widow. Calling other people shills, imagine. Any advice for players how to play the raid for the first time? Make it easier on yourself and just watch a YouTube video. There are a couple showing you exactly how to get through the raid, all the stuff all the puzzles and stuff.
Somebody we didn't kill? Wait.
That will just short of a fans only. Web Naruto at 1,000. Would y'all say the same thing? It's not this. It's not the amount of episodes. I think you're missing the more nuance of the point. I don't joke about One Piece because it has a lot of episodes. I joke about One Piece because it has a lot of episodes, and the episodes I watched did not hook me enough to continue watching. In general, I always make fun of shows that have a lot of filler, or the filler, especially if the filler isn't good. I understand, like, you know, filler is just a part of making anime like that. We're doing, you know, weekly anime, shonen anime, adopted from a manga. But even One Piece, has a lot of stuff. Everything I hear is One Piece's manga is like way better. But yeah, like Naruto has a lot of episodes, but they're, well, relatively, but it's not hard to get through. Raid isn't too bad. Matchmaking bugs, people leaving a raid challenge. Yeah, the biggest thing is going to be like figuring out how to play the raid is easy. Literally just watch a tutorial. The issue is finding a team. Ideally, you're going to want to find a team that has done it before, because if you're matchmaking, you're really rolling the dice here. There's a high chance you're going to find people who either don't know what they're doing, or they kind of know what they're doing, and they're not going to be patient, and they're going to just be really toxic. And that is, of course, yeah, separate from the connection issues and everything. DB Super has become a joke without creativity, unfortunately. Yeah, it's apart from
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, apart from like Dragon Ball Super had some good arcs, at least decent. At least it's just like, there was a lot of filler in between. Like their version, the anime version of the Beerus versus Goku fight from the movie was better. Same with their readaptation of Revival of F movie. Then it was just a lot of mid until we got to a tournament, until we got to Universe 6, and then more filler, and then Tournament of Power, which overall was pretty good. Is the skin out? Yep, skin went out at 1 o'clock Eastern. Every Thursday. How do I like Goku making a Susanoo and the latest in the manga? I was actually laughing at that part. Mastered Ultra Instinct Susanoo was pretty goofy. Also, I thought Ultra Ego was just a really stupid name to give Vegeta's new transformation. I just thought it sounded so dumb. Boruto to be trashed and go out nowhere. I mean, unfortunately, that's kind of the nature of Boruto. Like, it's not surprising if you follow along with the manga. The manga has some hype parts, and a lot of not hype parts. So the anime is basically forced to have a ton of filler because they're relatively close to the manga, because a lot isn't really happening in the manga yet. You know, so the anime wants to make sure that it has plenty of space between the manga. So that's why people just don't pay attention to Boruto for a lot of the time. They just wait until a good arc comes through. They're just like, we're chilling. Abra said filler. Yeah, it legit is. They probably couldn't. I think they probably should have put some space more space initially between the manga and the anime, because they came out at like around the same time. When's the next Infamous stream? Maybe tomorrow. It's Friday, so I'm feeling like doing something new. Shallow, appreciate this out. We'll do right, gang. Because you know, probably not. Yeah, they haven't done the time skip yet. They're currently in the Boruto manga. They haven't done the time skip. I won't, go into intense plot details, but they haven't gotten the time skip yet. They're still doing a lot of setup right now. Not making a dent. Ready for when everyone as adults. I'm curious how they're going to get to what we saw in that time skip, based on how things are going in the manga right now with the current art, because of how dedicated Kawaki is. But we'll see. I'm just ready for that Chainsaw Man anime. That's what I'm ready. That's what I'm waiting for. Winter about to go crazy. Can't believe they gave him out the anime a month-long break. I mean, when it comes to breaks, I'm not going to complain because of how overworked and underpaid animators are in Japan. There's definitely a balance. Obviously anime fans want their content, but animators need to sleep. And be paid more. Yeah. Same with manga. Like the reason some manga run out, get bad, is because they creatively can't keep up with the schedule. Like even a monthly manga, you understand, like has a lot, is a lot, because if you're doing it monthly, it's not like you're doing less work. Because you're not doing weekly, you have to make up for it by doing extra pages. So it's still a ton of work for the artists. And they're on a consistent deadline. You know, not their deadline isn't as bad as, you know, on a weekly, but it's still a ton of work. Have I seen the fan-made Dragon Ball? I've seen several. I know one was suggested, I think, yesterday. I haven't seen that one yet. But I have watched a lot of fan-made Dragon Ball stuff in my day. They like Dark Souls developers are rough. And you support From Software. Aqua loves developers and artists that are oppressed. Those From Software devs were locked in a room working on Elden Ring for like $6 an hour. Dragon Ball AF, yep. There's a really good One Punch Man fan manga as well. It's pretty dope. I wonder if Murata saw it, because they did a One Punch Man versus God fan manga that was really good, like amazing. And now the One Punch Man manga is like going crazy. A lot more emphasis on the God character. All right, last one. Gotta get that last one.
Open the door.
The store. All right, let's finish it off. All right, we got it. Were you done? Can you see your Jane build? Exclamation mark Jane in the chat. My Jane build is up on the channel. That'll get you started right there. While you're waiting, just exclamation mark Jane in the chat. That'll show you the build I have on. What's up, Obani? My build is currently changing as I get new gear, but that is the base. The build that I have on the channel is the baseline for my Jane build. He really tried it. All right, get in the circle. Nope, nope. Circle. Get in the circle. There you go. I just need that fault. I need a couple pieces. I definitely need that faultless buff on my range from the raid. Hopefully I get the elite version. Also might farm the event to get a better chest piece. He's gonna go sideways. Yep, I knew he was gonna go sideways. Might just kill him here. Dragon Ball Super ruined Trunks. I do not disagree. Trunks, I feel like they ran out of ideas for Trunks by the Cell Saga. He basically peaked in the Android Saga, and it was just downhill after that. Like after he showed up, he had an amazing entrance to the series with the Frieza. And then he just fell off. Is a consistent problem with Dragon Ball. With Dragon Ball, if it's not Goku or Vegeta, they have a hard time making them relevant. Or at least don't seem to want to. Like that's a consistent issue. No matter what, they always want to go default to, okay, at the end of it, it's going to be Goku and Vegeta versus the final boss, and Goku has to somehow be the last one standing. They did a great job at subverting that with the Tournament of Power. That's a lot of reason why it was so compelling. They went, they were like, oh, good storytelling, subverting audience expectations in a good way. That's very unlike Dragon Ball. You're rating even though you wasn't streaming? Thank you. The best transformation still is Goku's first transformation to Super Saiyan. Why is... Alright, we're down. Is it weird your eye hurts just looking at Paul's eye being hit? Means you have empathy for a colonizer. For years, you're hearing Goku be Super Saiyan 10. Yeah, I thought eventually they would, you know, knock off the numbers. I think it would go that far. They would eventually just call it something different. Hopefully they keep workshopping some of these names though, because Ultra Ego is not it. That is not it. They be doing Vegeta dirty. Do I think GT gets too much hate? No, I think it gets the proper amount of hate. Well, I think anything that gets like actual hate is, if it's, you know, just a bad show or whatever, is too much. But in terms of people thinking it sucks, I think that's appropriate. I understand the context too. Like, people wanted a true sequel to DBZ. I don't think GT was the worst thing in the world, especially compared to some of what we got in Super. Do I use melee precision? I mainly use melee for Jane. My Jane build is mainly melee and Valor. I'm trying to get more precision though. Just a little more. Super Saiyan 4 and Gogeta is the only thing people love about GT. Pretty much. Dragon Ball Z fans are pretty simple. They want power escalation and new transformations. I like Dragon Ball Z, you know, because it's fun and simple, but obviously, ideally, I'd like it to, you know, elevate itself to a higher standard of shonen battle anime. But I understand, you know, it's for a younger audience, and you know, it's obviously very successful. It has its niche. It's not this masterpiece of anime, but you know, it's fun. It's fun, stupid action. And it was extremely influential. So it'll always get its props for that. A looter of DBZ? Oh, Lord. I definitely would never want to play a DBZ looter. Team 4-star head cannon. Get in there. Alright. Should be able to finish him off here. Alright, we got him. University attack with looter, maybe? Yeah, an RPG. And I've not played any of the Xenoverse games. Nightbot don't play, that's right. I ain't playing around with those bots. Yeah, the last DBZ game I played was Kakarot, which I love. Oh, I got a board. Yo, why does Jane got a cut? Y'all see this? Hold up. Jane got the G.I. Jane. Why have they still not revealed new content for this month? I mean, they did say end of the month or early next month. Technically true so far. What the heck? I thought I had way more time before he did that. He just dropped it out of nowhere. Skills do I have on? Revive teammates. There we go. Where's my cosmic surge at? There we go. Almost got him. Alright, stun phase. Ah. No one phased this time. Need new ultimates? You mean Infinity Snap ultimate? Yeah, that would have been nice. No way they're doing that for a skin. Get Cap Tay up. Well, it's elite race, so we should be able to one phase him this time. As soon as he spawns his clones, just to bot him up. Need more LTs. Well, we're getting one. Hopefully, it's not a buggy mess. I hope when Ultron drops, he's an OLT as well. Because, you know, that level. Because I feel like Cloning Labs is going to be really good. Since the family reunion was really literally just a Tachyon riff. Bro, What's up with the stun locking? Alright, we got him. Die. Just die. All right, whoever's being followed by the clone, just try to lead them off the platform. And we'll wrap it up here. Almost got him. There we go. Get him out of here. Much more enjoyable doing the elite raid than the normal raid, because I know with the elite raid, at the very least, we can guarantee a 2-phase at the final claw fight. GG, guys. Let's look at the loot. What they got for me? Discordant van braces. They gave me no range piece. They gave me another slot 4. A good one, but not what I'm looking for. Can someone explain why they changed the Tachyon gear? Because when they said they were making patch 2.4, they said that they were going to designate each event with its own set of gear. So the Tachyon Anomaly event gets the Tachyon Surge gear, because, you know, that actually makes sense. The Cosmic Threat event gets the Cosmic gear, which is from the Omega level threat. And then the Corrupted Vibranium event gets the Wakanda gear and Vibranium stuff. Makes sense. And then for the remaining gear sets, they just was like, okay, well, just divide them up into these remaining events. So technical set in one event, Apex set in another event. The Thor just got leaked. I mean, yeah, Miller leaked that. I mean, is it really a leak? I mean, they revealed the Thor skin before Jane came out, and then Miller leaked it along with all this swimsuit stuff, like yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. Yeah, someone had Yeah, I saw we were looking at the pictures earlier. Well, at least some of them. Someone had access to this swimsuit and the tortoise, and they were showing the gameplay. Why do I think Avengers has all these bugs and glitches? I mean, it's natural for live service games in particular to have bugs and glitches. But the issue with Avengers is that the engine it was built on was not made for this type of game. On top of that, they didn't have enough time to finish the game. And they've been playing catch up ever since, except now they have a lot less staff than they had before the game came out. The reason why other games don't have as many bugs and glitches is because they have, not only are they, functionally on a better engine that's suited for the game, but they also have teams that can get rid of those. Like, if you have teams that can find the bugs, it doesn't mean much if you don't have enough people to test and fix the bugs in a timely manner. When doing the events, can you get better stats if you play on 4? Challenge level doesn't affect anything except the amount of resources that you get. Otherwise, changing the challenge level doesn't do anything. Widow got all the cake. One hand while you're gonna play one hand while wearing that swimsuit. Man, ability just telling on himself. Alright, so for Jane's Cosmic Chain, you have to do a Cosmic Threat Sector, defeat enemies with Warrior's Fury active, defeat enemies with God Blast, and defeat enemies while Ultimate is active. Yeah. Alright, looks like we're going to And We're Back once again for all of your event farming needs. Yep, And We're Back has a Cosmic Threat event, has a Cosmic Threat sector, so that's where you want to go to farm these mission chains. And We're Back, Cosmic Threat version. You a joke? Come on, Billy. We know you're not joking. we know you're actually going to do it. Don't cap now. All right, I'm getting out of here. Thank you everyone for tuning in once again. Thank you to our new member, all the support. Shout out Bruno once again for that generous dono. Happy birthday once again. I'll be back tomorrow. I think I'm not sure on what. I'm definitely want to play another game at some point tomorrow. I might do a double stream. We'll see what I feel like doing. Because the only thing left to do, maybe I'll farm the Cosmic Threat event while talking about some stuff, and then later on we'll do like Infamous Second Sons. Yeah, maybe I'll do like Infamous Second Sons for the second stream. Yeah, that'll work. All right, everyone be safe. I'm Sadot.